Okay, driving home, feeling good. The local nerve block is in effect. I feel nothing, so I'm sugaring up with Mott's apple juice. I got a nerve block, and my left leg works about 20%. So we're walking me. I'm just kind of walking stiff-legged. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. I'm back home and benefiting from a Marcaine nerve block that will last between 8 and 10 hours. So I'm going to do stretching, take advantage of that lack of pain. I don't even know if I'm going to have any pain. One of the nurses just told me that he had his surgery done. He had no pain whatsoever. So I'm going to stretch and stretch and stretch. I'll show you my incisions eventually. I'm just walking around for the hell of it. The Marcaine nerve block has blocked all my pain. In fact, it's blocked my left quadricep muscle, so I'm kind of gimping around. I have about 20% power out of my left quadricep. So I'm going to take advantage and do some stretching while I'm pain-free. It's the first morning after surgery. The local, they flooded me with all sorts of local anesthetic, and it wore off about maybe 10 o'clock last night, midnight, 2, something like that. So I started feeling the whatever the heck they did with my, just above my navel, and so it kind of feels like there's like a giant wood screw in there. When I stretch, I can stretch back. I can feel it a little bit more, and it's actually not that bad. So here's the 2 surgical spots. Got that thing about an inch above my navel. He went in there and kind of did like the tire repair patch, pushing it through and all that kind of stuff. He went it directly. It was not a laparoscopic procedure, so I wasn't bloated full of nitrogen, and I don't have that to recover from, so that's pretty cool. And the inguinal down there, symptoms are minimal. First day afternoon, and the abs are tightening up. Both the left and right side of my abs are in need of stretching. I'm teleworking today, so I'm sitting in front of a computer doing a lot of sitting. Do not sit a lot. You need to stand up quite a bit and stretch, and I am not doing that. And it is time for me to take another ibuprofen. Stretching, 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 stretching. Must do more of this. Stretchy, 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 especially after sitting. Sit no more than 15 minutes before you stretch. Oh yeah. So the pain meds I've been on, I do a rotation of 2 ibuprofen, and then 3 hours later 2 Tylenols, then 2 ibuprofens. I do have naproxen that I haven't used. I also have a prescription for some wimpy codeine just codeine essentially. So that's I don't think I'll even use that unless I maybe might need to get to sleep or something like that. It's kind of low level discomfort. I wouldn't call it pain. The stretching is not horrible, so I'm going to keep working out. One bad thing I found out is I am banned from my jacuzzi for like a week and a half, and that kind of sucks. So what else is new? I woke up yesterday or this morning, like 2 a.m. or so, and I put my ice packs. I had 3 ice packs: one on my abdomen, one on my groin, and one on my hip, which had a separate hip issue. So I put them back in the freezer, and I noticed, hey, I'm back on schedule for my next dose of whatever the heck it was, ibuprofen or Tylenol. I walked in there, took some Tylenol, and I was feeling some tightness in my abdomen, and I go, I wonder what would happen. I'll take my very first codeine, the Tylenol 3 codeine and Tylenol, and hoping I wouldn't get all constipated. But I was surprised that it actually worked. It released the tension in my abdomen. When I use the stuff for my back pain, it doesn't do squat, it just makes me constipated. So I doubled up on a dose of milk of magnesia, and hopefully that'll work just fine. So I'm just hanging around here and trying to do not too much sitting and doing some stretching, and it looks like I'm on the mend. Took off my bandages today for the first time. I could have taken them off yesterday, but I didn't. And I'll show you some pictures of those incisions, the one an inch or so above my navel and the one on my left inguinal area. It's Sunday morning, day 3 after the Thursday operation. Decided to take one more of the, what the hell was it? I'm still foggy apparently. Standby. Doing my mile hike. Just finished my 1 mile walk around the neighborhood. Not a bad way to sneaky stretch your abdominal muscles. I was feeling a stretch with every step. Stretch, yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's Monday morning. I'm taking my morning walk, going about a mile and a half. I did a short walk after my mile walk yesterday, and in the middle of my short walk, the milk and magnesia kicked in, and I had to high step it back home. Almost didn't make it. Fortunately, I was able to do my duty. So today, still having that kind of slow plateau. All of my big changes happened on Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. Looks like a slow glide slope to recovery now. My inguinal incision's slightly tender. I can touch it without feeling weird. I can touch my abdominal incision without feeling weird, getting less stretching. So looks like I'm doing okay. I didn't do any codeine last night. I felt okay. Certainly don't have a foggy feeling this morning, so doing good. Did my last dose of milk and magnesia, and I'll have to decide whether I'm going to keep on doing that or not. Probably not. Hello again. This is my second walk of the day, like a lunchtime walk, and noticed something different. I was finally able to do a full cough without feeling like my stitches were going to rip. That's a good thing. I notice when I put my socks on, I have to cram my knee to my chest to do it. My incision on my inguinal hernia repair burns quite a bit. Don't know if that's the stitches or what, but when I cough, it feels like instead of things moving inside of me, it feels like the mesh is blocking things from moving. So that's probably a benefit, I suppose. Hello, it's Tuesday, day 5. Walking my dogs. Yesterday I had a little minor incident putting on my left sock. I bent over really far, and I think I pinched the incision and maybe the mesh underneath. Burned a bit. I have some residual burning. On the other hand, I'm able to cough without too much problems. I do feel that mesh taking the pressure as I do that coughing thing. I feel a little bit of a tension in now around my belly button again, so that's kind of a new thing. But generally, I think I'm slowly improving. Okay, it's Wednesday, day 6, and I'm going to do some Abby things. Doing the okay, yeah. That's okay. I'm gonna reach back here and do my leggies. Kind of okay. It feels weird. By the way, when I poop, I feel a real hydraulic sensation in my inguinal areas. Let's see if I can do crunches. I do not want, I can do crunches, but I do not want to do a full sit-up, do I? Let's see. Full sit-up. Yeah. Yeah, getting better. Those crunches I did, I'm feeling them a little bit. I'm gonna do some step-ups here. Yeah, feeling that. In my inguinal area, stomach's fine, just slightly. Also, I've noticed that I keep forgetting to take pain meds, Tylenol, ibuprofen. So it's kind of suggestive that I'm doing much better. It is 2 weeks and 2 days since surgery, and I've been delaying this probably a little bit too long. I started light lifting and weights in the gym a couple of days ago, and today I went on a 10-mile kind of mountain bike gravel ride. There were a couple of technical climbs and a technical descent, but mostly it was street and gravel. And that was to break up the scar tissue. I find that there's a little bit of a raw sensation when I'm pedaling, and part of that's the incision down there by the groin, and the other part is, I think the hair that was shaved is growing back and poking me, and it's kind of annoying. My umbilical incision, peri-umbilical incision, is not even a factor. So I guess I'm on the road to recovery, and it's time to make this video.